Hi, I'm Lisa, and this is my daughter Maya. We are always on the phone talking about different reality shows, and we always have different opinions. So, this is our very first episode of Reality Check, Mother versus Daughter. So, we're going to start this out by discussing Love Island reunion. By the way, during the whole season, Maya and I disagreed on everything. And we'll kind of get into that as we go through what happened during the season and our take or reaction from the reunion. So, overall, I just want to say, I don't know, I thought I was expecting more from the reunion. I thought it was good, but I wanted more. Overall, the biggest take that I enjoyed was Jeremiah finally had a voice, because I felt like he didn't stick up for himself. So that was my biggest takeaway from the whole reality reunion. What was your biggest takeaway?
My biggest takeaway.
Your biggest takeaway. What would that be?
Oh no. I don't know. Dang, you didn't ask me that question. I didn't prepare for this question.
Alright, so I took some notes, so let's go. Maybe you'll think about it as we go through. So let's start with the obvious. Why do they have all this makeup on?
What do you mean?
Like, I felt like the makeup was horrible. Even during the whole season, like, they didn't blend. There was no contour. They didn't blend anything.
Who?
Okay, now I love Olandria. Olandria. But her makeup, it was too much.
I liked it.
You did?
Yes, I loved it.
See, I didn't like
Olandria
it. I thought it was way
looked
too
good,
much. Way too much.
Olandria looked good. She looked like a black Barbie. She looked really good.
She does look like a black Barbie, but I think she looks better with not all that makeup. And then Huda, she looked like her skin was so oily. You didn't see that?
I didn't really notice.
Yeah, her skin was oily. So I don't know who was the makeup artist, but I felt like that could have been a lot better. So,
makeup artist.
Yeah, because the makeup could have been better. All right, so, in the beginning of the reunion, what was meant by Nick saying it was worth the wait? Remember Olandria and Nick? They asked Orlandia.
Worth the wait. They talking about being intimate. Was it worth the wait?
So were they intimate?
Yes, they said that they. Yes, it was. Yes, they said it, and Olandria said it was worth the wait.
So, talking about sex, right?
Yes.
Okay. So they didn't have sex on the island, but they had sex when they came back to the States?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Why you say you don't think they're a real couple?
Oh,
okay.
No. I think they're really good friends.
Okay.
Do you think they're a couple?
I don't know. They could be.
I think they make a great couple, but I don't know. Something isn't there. I don't know. Okay, so what did you think about Taylor apologizing to Olandria? You think it was genuine?
I don't feel like Taylor is so wrong. Like, I don't feel like he's so wrong. Because sometimes there could be scenarios where you meet someone and you might not like them instantly, and then you end up liking them like people or friends. But I know it's called Love Island, like whatever, but I don't know. I guess he should have been more forward about his real feelings towards her and told her like, hey, I don't feel a physical attraction, and she could have moved on and used her time more productively.
I felt like he did lead her on a little bit, because I felt like he didn't want to hurt her feelings. But I think he owned up to it during the reunion, and it was genuine. Did we agree on that? I think we agreed on that.
Yeah, possibly.
Okay. One thing we agreed. Okay. What about Coco? She wasn't holding back.
Yeah.
I like Coco. Did you like Coco?
Yeah, I think Coco's beautiful. I like Coco, but
I mean, she came in swinging.
I'm like Alandria too. Like, if you say any little thing sideways, like, I'm cool off you. Like, stay over there. Like, you know, I'm cool. Even though she might have not meant like intentional harm or whatever, but
I think Alandria is poised. I think she held herself really well, represented herself really well. You know who else represented herself really well? Iris.
I don't feel like anybody who had sex on national TV represented themselves well. Like, no. Anybody who's on there having sex, like, it's just.
I'm saying
that's not
when Huda and Jeremiah were going through all that, and America picked Iris to be with Jeremiah, and then Huda kind of came at her.
Oh,
I think like she handled that really well.
Yeah, you could say that, I guess.
So, but no, Coco came out like swinging. She, no filters, no hesitation. She came out swinging. Let's see. I took all these notes, by the way. So, anyway, okay. So, so when Coco came at Alandria, Alandria held her own and came back at Coco. But I feel like they both, at the end, got what they needed from that reunion. It did get a little messy, just a little. All right, so the next thing I wanted to talk about was Coco said that Taylor so Coco said Taylor picked someone over Olandria. Do you remember that?
That Taylor picked Clark over Landry?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was kind of like mean. I guess she said it on
But that's
podcast.
Exactly what happened, though. It was a choice that he had to make.
Yeah, that's
who
true.
He was going to couple up with, and he had to make a choice, and he chose one over the other.
Yeah, that is true.
So he did choose her over her, and maybe that was Taylor's way of saying, like, maybe he didn't want to hurt her feelings by saying it, so he kind of used that action as, like, letting her know, hey, this is where I'm kind of leaning towards, and do what you want with that information.
Yeah, I think so. I think Taylor's just a nice guy.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like, he reminds me, because I'm in Texas. She's only visiting me here for a week, but she lives in Miami. I live in Texas. All right. So in regards to Coco, she was on a podcast. Do we know what podcast she was on? Because I want to go back and watch that.
I don't remember, but I didn't watch the full podcast, but I watched like clips of it on IG, and I seen like a little bit of it.
Yeah, so I think she was making comments about Shelly.
Like, she was basically kind of like insinuating that, feeding into the narrative that Alandria was like delusional over Taylor. That's how she felt. Which I guess some of the comments she made I see how she could have thought that that's what Coco was doing.
Okay. So, I guess, Brian, they were saying did it for the money. I didn't even know that happened until the reunion.
Mm-hmm.
And Nick, was it Nick that said it? Someone said it, that Brian was on TikTok, right? And said...
Yeah, I can't remember. I want to say it might have been Nick.
No, it was Nick went live on TikTok. That's what it was. Yeah, and still that Brian only did it for the money. And even... Yeah. So that was a little messy. Yeah.
But Ace said the same thing about Jeremiah, saying like they had conversations and he would be like just worried about...
I mean,
there was a lot of questionable motives on this season. Like, there was a lot of questionable motives.
So do you think that Ace and Shelley knew each other more than what was stated initially?
No, not really. I don't think so.
I think there was.
I don't think so. I think that they probably had a few phone conversations, a few texting back and forth, and maybe some Instagram talk, liking pictures. But I don't think, like, after New York, I don't think they ever, like, linked up in person or.
But he was commenting
like
on her page.
Yeah, but he was. I don't know. I didn't see any comments that were before they were saying they met. Well, 2023 or whatever. I didn't see it, so I can't. I don't know. I gotta see the proof.
So, okay, so let's talk about Austin. Austin?
He's retarded. Sorry, he's retarded. Like, it's like, is he playing slow or is he actually slow?
I know. He is a little slow. I like him though. I like him. And there was one part, it was toward the end, where they asked him a question. He was like not even listening.
I was like, done. I'm like, okay, just forget it.
I thought that was funny. So, okay, so who do you think is so Amaya and Brian won. Who do you think should have won? Do you think they should have won?
If it was up to me, I would have gave it to Ace and Shelley.
I knew you were going to say that. They always look mad.
How?
They always look mad. I don't think they do not look like a happy couple.
I don't agree.
Their relationship looks really boring.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like them.
Yeah, I don't like them. Amaya, I love Amaya.
I do like Amaya.
I love Amaya.
When they was asking who's your favorite girl, I was voting Amaya. I voted Amaya and Shelley. But yeah.
I think I like Iris. I'm sorry. I like Hannah.
Like, who likes Hannah?
I like Hannah.
Sorry.
I like Hannah. She's genuine.
She literally cried her eyes out with the picture dramatically, held in the picture while she's crying, and then a couple hours later she's.
But a lot of them do that.
I mean, they're emotional. Guy.
Emotional.
Okay.
All right, let's talk about Huda, because this is where Maya and I disagree throughout the season. I thought Huda was off the chain.
Huda's toxic. Huda is toxic.
But you liked her.
I'm not gonna say I like her. I'm just gonna say she just seems like she needs some help.
Yeah. My problem is she's not taking any accountability. I think there's been trauma in her life and she doesn't take responsibility. And I felt like the whole I'm the victim.
But I don't feel like she did that during the reunion. I felt a little bit of shifting in her energy at the reunion. I didn't. Because at the end, they said to her, because she was like, I took time to reflect. And the host said to her, in a month you were able to do that and you're a new person. I thought that was funny. But anyway, no. So, what were you going to say? What's his name?
Who?
Andy. Yeah, Andy always clocks teas.
But Andy, that's why I felt like the reunion could have been better. I felt like Andy wasn't Andy. He was tamed. I feel like he didn't go for. I mean, there was a couple things that he said with Huda, but I felt like he didn't get down to some nitty gritty questions that he could have asked. It could have been better. I felt it was very edited or tamed.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So, do you think Huda is seeing that other guy? What's his name?
On the red carpet?
Yeah.
I mean, if they were seen on the red carpet together, more than likely.
What's his name again?
I have no clue. I didn't even see her on the red carpet.
Louis. Isn't it Louis? Is it Louis?
I don't know.
He was in The Perfect Match.
I didn't watch The Perfect Match.
You didn't watch? Okay, so we got to watch that together. All right. So, and she couldn't talk about any of that because
girl, please. Well, yeah. Go ahead.
I think she could have talked more than what she was willing to admit.
I mean, you never know.
So Chris, you could tell, was disgusted with Huda.
Yeah, I would be too. She was like OD. I would be too.
And one thing that got on my nerves was Huda loves. I love you. I love you. She's always loving everybody. I'm like, until it's convenient. Mm-hmm. She loves you until it's convenient.
But like, it's
funny. It's funny because when Amaya came in, she was mean to her. She was mean to Iris, and now, she loves them. And then she would always say, I'm doing it for you. Like with bringing Chris back. She said to Shelly, I'm bringing him back for you.
I think that she just had no one else.
And she wanted to stick on the show.
And she probably wanted to stick on the
Which
show.
I'm not mad at her for that, but don't lie about it. So, Huda definitely, can we agree Huda brought Chris back for her?
Yeah, I would say probably more so for her. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. What else do I have in my notes here? Oh, I had to add this in. So who do you think is has the whole package? Handsome.
I don't think any of them have the whole package.
Swag. I like Charlie.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what their line of work is or anything.
The British accent doesn't do anything for you?
I like the UK accent. I like the British accent.
Yeah, me too. All right, so if you could put two people together, who would you put? Even if they're coupled up with different people, who would you put?
Oh, nobody. I would put Ace and Shelly together, and that's who.
That's your favorite.
Yeah.
See, I really like Jeremiah.
I like Taylor too.
I think I might have done Jeremiah with Bella. I kind of like that.
Oh, yeah.
Which
Bella was sweet.
She is very sweet.
She's a nice girl.
I think Jeremiah and Bella, and I think there's something going on. Andy asked both of them.
Like,
and
their answer was a little.
They played dumb.
Yeah.
But I think that would be a good couple for sure. All right, so they were talking about voting Hannah off and how they felt
they
bad.
made the right choice.
You feel like they made the right choice? I do too.
Yeah, Hannah wanted to come have sex.
Well, you said Iris too. Did Iris have sex?
Yeah, she had sex
Both
with
of
TJ
them?
and Pepe.
Iris did?
Yes.
How did I miss that?
And Hannah had sex with
Hold up. Iris had sex with two people?
With Pepe. And I think Charlie too. Maybe not. Yeah, Charlie and Pepe. I think. I know
in the room with everybody else?
With Pepe.
In the room with everybody else?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool. Okay. I love Bella.
Bella's a sweetheart.
But why is she riding so hard for Huda? I didn't like that.
Who, Bella?
Yeah.
Because they're friends. Like, they're actual friends. If somebody never done nothing wrong to you, it's kind of hard to, like, not like them or go against them. And it's like, this person's been nothing but good to me. So,
that's true. That's true.
You know.
I'm definitely happy Jeremiah got his voice. He got his digs in on Ace. Because Ace was the ringleader. I'm sorry, he was. And he was jealous of Jeremiah. He was trying to get Jeremiah out of there. Because, of course, did you see when the girls came in? I mean, Jeremiah was, I think, probably the most, I don't know. I think he was handsome. Very handsome. You don't think he's handsome?
He's just not my cup of tea.
I think that Ace felt a little intimidated by him and wanted him out of there.
I don't know what he felt, but I think he was just speaking his mind. whatever. He was just speaking his mind. I
Hmm.
don't know how he felt.
I don't know. I'm not feeling Ace. I'm
I
just
like
not.
Ace.
I'm not feeling Ace at all.
Ace,
Okay.
you all right with me?
He was a ringleader. Okay, so in regards to Jeremiah, who do you think he makes a better couple with? Bella? Oh, what's her name?
Oh, the Spanish girl.
Yes.
I feel like maybe I would say probably Bella because she's just so sweet and he's very soft, so he probably needs someone who's like just, you know.
Well, I know that Huda is full of shit. I'm just glad they didn't.
She's just sounds like she has like a lot of trauma. She just needs she needs to figure herself out and then come back to worrying about love.
Yeah, so Andy said, this is what Andy said. I did write it down. He said 1 month of self-reflection and you're healed that fast. So Andy wasn't playing. He served Huda. Her own script. I think that's funny. Do you think Huda crossed the line when they were doing the heart rate challenge? Did you see?
What's so crazy about that is they did all of that about Huda, and then when we seen it, I'm like, look what Chris did to Shelly. Like nobody was talking about that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think
like they basically did the same thing. Like Chris went in between her legs and all of that, and she licked him. Like
I agree. Yeah. I agree. I think they were all a little too much. Mm-hmm. So, all right. So overall, I think for me, it was with the reunion, Jeremiah got his voice. I'm a Jeremiah fan. So Jeremiah got his voice. Really, really like Iris. I don't care. I'm disappointed. I didn't see I must have missed where she had sex. But anyway, disagree with that, but I still like her. I think she's poised. Olandria and Nick, I do like them together, but I don't think it's for real. I think they're going to play this out. They're going to get a lot of advertisement. I don't know. They're going to be able to do things with this. So yeah, so that's what I took from the reunion. What about you?
Yeah. I think that I still stand with Ace. I think Ace and Shelly should have won. I would have loved to see a black couple win. I think they had the most chemistry, and they did exactly what the show was about. So yeah, but I like Amaya, so yeah.
Amaya, congratulations. Papaya. Yeah, congratulations. I think we can agree on that. We both like Amaya. So anyway, that's our recap, mother versus daughter. And yeah, so I think we're going to do the Love Island game and come back and give you our take on that.